Hey guys. Alright, today is Sunday, and I wanted to jump on real quick and talk about a few things. I had actually done this video a few days ago, and I ended up getting on a rant, and I couldn't upload it because I just went way too far on a rant. So I'm going to try it again, and hopefully I don't get too bent out of shape. I had subscribed to an individual on YouTube, and they subscribed back, and some of you may know him. I believe his name is Stressed Ken, and he suffers with bipolar as I do, and a lot of others that I know do. Not everybody on YouTube, but you know what I mean. Well, apparently somebody was leaving him messages and whatnot about his disability and how he didn't need it or deserve it or what have you. And basically, and it's very windy out too, so sorry about that. Basically, I'm just talking to those individuals who like to do that in this part of it anyway. For those of you who feel the need to judge other people that have any kind of mental issue or whatever, or anything that you don't understand, it's probably best to just keep your mouth shut. As he was stating in his video, you don't know who you're dealing with when you say certain things to certain individuals, because depending on the frame of mind that somebody may be in, a lot of things can happen and a lot of bad things can happen. You say the wrong thing to somebody who is in a down mode, as it were, you could be causing a whole chain of events that you have no idea. No idea. You know, if somebody's having a rough time of it, and they're in that period of depression and what have you, and you pop off and say something to the effect of that either we're faking it, or doing it for attention, or doing it so they don't have to go to work, or doing it for whatever reason, and they end up turning around and committing suicide because you have belittled them to the point that they don't feel or I should say feel that that's all that's out there because of the non-understanding and the ridicule that people can put out on people who have mental illness. You don't realize what you're doing. And for those of you that have kids, when you're doing that, your kids are seeing this shit, and they turn around and they do the same thing. So now you've got, and I'm not saying all people with kids, but you have the ones that go to school and they're bullying all these other kids, whether it be they are having some sort of issue in their life going on, or whether it be they're gay, or whatever. And now they're out there hanging themselves, and they're doing this, or they're doing, just whatever. And then people want to know why. They don't understand it. They put the blame back on the individual, saying, oh, well, they were disturbed, or they were this, or they were that. And 9 times out of 10, that's not always the case. There's only so much a person can take. I myself, I can take quite a bit because I have had to somewhat learn to tolerate stupidity. And that's basically what it is, and ignorance. But you have people that go out there and just run their mouths about shit they don't know anything about, and belittle people and bully people, and you get a kick out of it until something bad happens and they either take their own life or they go out and do something that may get them in trouble, or you're going to do this to the wrong person and they're just going to, you know, think about it for a second or not think about it, and you end up getting your ass beat. You know, you're going to run up on someone one day and say, oh, well, you're just doing this for attention. You're just doing, there's nothing wrong with you, and, you know, quit faking it, or whatever it is you say. I don't, you know, whatever. And they're going to turn around, and they may not be in a depressed mood. They might be more in an angry mood, or whatever the mood is. But you're going to do that one day, and they're going to turn around and they're going to fuck you up. And then you're going to be, you know, all up sitting in the ER with a jacked up face, trying to figure out what the hell happened. And then 9 times out of 10, you're the ones that turn around and say, oh, well, this crazy person did this. No. That crazy person that you're calling pretty much is either tired of the bullshit, you know, defending themselves, and you caused it. You ran your mouth. You know, was saying whatever it was you were saying, and they just turned around and pretty much jacked your ass up. That's it. And that causes a lot of problems because you see it every day. Well, this person did this and this person did that, and then it comes out that they had some sort of mental illness, and then everything focuses on them, and then the person that actually caused the event ends up playing the victim, as it were. And I, you know, quite frankly, I, for one, am tired of seeing it. I really am. If you don't know what the hell you're talking about, keep your damn mouth shut. Because you don't know what the hell you're going to cause. You know, plain and simple. Everybody is not like that. Everybody's not like that. Everybody's not going to sit back and cower in the corner and take it and go home and cry about it. They're, you know, they're going to jack your ass up. And then you do have the ones that, you know, just try to avoid everything. They keep it in, they go home, and they take drastic measures, and then it's on your ass. Because people like that, like you, that like to talk shit and belittle people for attention, you are the main cause for things that happen like that. So, and I'm not talking to anybody that I know on my friends list or anything, so y'all don't get that, you know, don't get that confused. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to the ones that think it's a game. It's not a game, people. It's not a game. You know, it's not. Seriously, it's not. But that is one of the reasons why I'm like that the way that I am, is because I've had to deal, when I was younger, teens and somewhat earlier on, people not understanding, and, you know, people talking behind their backs, and, you know, I knew that shit was going on. And there's only so much a person can take, seriously. So, yeah. As an example, I'll give you guys an example of how things can affect other people. You know, you guys know that I deal with the chronic pain a lot, and it sets in my hips and my back or whatnot. And the other day I found myself, which most of you know because I posted it because I was having a few bad days this past week. But I found myself in Walmart, and I was actually looking at some of the canes in there because I couldn't walk. I mean, there were a few days I could not hardly move. Not saying that I would need it all the time. I wouldn't. I would just need it for the days that I can't get around and I need that extra stability. But at the same time as I'm looking at them, I'm thinking, all right, what are these people going to think? What are people going to say? What's the reaction going to be when they see me? So I pretty much decided that I'm going to go ahead and get one for the just in case. And I'm going to and I'm being serious when I say this, I'm going to either have somebody, or if I'm having a good day, I'll do it myself. I'll take it to the flea market, and there's a guy down there that he does like stenciling and airbrushing and stuff like that, and I'm going to have put on it cranium crusher. So that's what it's going to say. I'm going to have cranium crusher put on it. Basically meaning, if depending on the mood that I'm in, it may just go upside someone's head at some point if somebody says the wrong thing or asks me the wrong stupid ass question, which a lot of us are used to. So and yes, I do get in those moods. I do get in the moods that a lot of times I'll let things go when somebody says something, and then there are the days that it is very possible that you may get punched dead ass in the throat and put down. It just depends on the mood, and that's basically what I'm saying, because when people talk shit, especially where people can hear you, it cannot always be a pretty thing. It can go several different directions. It can either go, like I said before, somebody going home and doing something drastic, and now their family has to deal with it because of your smart ass mouth, or they're going to retaliate and attack, you know. So, I mean, you have to be careful of what you're saying to people when they're talking to them. But, alright, I'm going to get off here for now. I will come back here in a bit. Hopefully you guys hear. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I will try to come back later. I will get this rendered in the computer, and we've got some supposedly pretty nasty weather coming in. It's already real windy out, but we'll see. Alright guys, talk to you later. Love y'all. Okay y'all, look at this. Alright, I just spent the other day cleaning this patio. It doesn't look it right this minute because I've had to move everything up, but to keep it from getting wet. But I mean, come on, I came out here, I did the floors, and look at this. I got water because it's rained so hard. I mean, I'm not bitching that it's raining because we desperately need the rain, but I've got it coming in on the patio, which means I'm going to have to... Look at this. Look how fast it's coming in, guys. Look. This is... really? Wow. Anyway, yeah. So when it quits raining, I'm going to have to get back out here again and get all this water off the frickin' patio. This is unbelievable. I don't know. Oh well. And you know what the sucky part really is in the summertime, I'm going to have to deal with this even more because it'll be raining every day at 4 o'clock. Well, lightning getting close. It's going to be raining every day at 4 o'clock. So I have to figure out what to do back here in the backyard to keep the water from coming in. Really? Oh my god. Anyway, figure out what to do to keep the water from coming in because I don't want to be doing this every damn day. And that's what it's going to end up being, just like it always has in the past. And I can't do that shit anymore. Oh well. What are you going to do? I think I'll be like Jess. I was trying to hire somebody. But, no. I'm very picky. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, I'm going to get off here for now, and I will be back on, if not later on tonight, I'll come back on tomorrow after I get done with the therapy session. I have to be there at 3, so I will talk with you guys then. Or maybe before, who the hell knows, right? Alright, love you all, bye.